Yay. Internet connection's a little wonky. Keep an eye on it. I'll be chilling in voice chat if anybody's there and wants to hang out. You're a part of the Discord. Oh snap! I forgot to. That's okay. I'll leave it in the end of the video. Last night, we just got to this one dude and was going to enter his brain.
No, not yet. I'm not ready. Cassie's not here.
Not ready for what?
Dinner.
Uh-oh. Let me guess. We're on the menu?
No. Worse. Judgment.
Court is in session. Please remain standing. If you're able.
Oh, it's a boss right off the bat, huh?
Almost had it. I just need to focus a little longer with my clairvoyance. Hey! Otto was right. I should have bought some side pops.
Oh, side pops. Too good for side pops. How dare you? That wasn't so bad.
Let's take a 5-minute recess.
Oh, no.
Compton.
Oh, goodness.
Anything but this.
It's time for Ram It Down!
Oh my god, this is what happens in my brain all the time.
Good evening, and welcome to Ram It Down. I'm your host, Tin Can Zanotto, and tonight we'll watch one lucky contestant prepare 3 increasingly complicated dishes in an attempt to please our celebrity judges.
Impossible!
He'll never do it.
He's nothing without Cassie.
And he's the nice one. Well, let's get to our first dish. A tragic delicacy from a
up, Nate?
troubled nation. A Grulovian drowned egg. First, our contestant will have to find a very outspoken egg.
Oh, me! Pick me!
Boil it in hot water.
I'm all fired up and ready to go.
Prepare it with an unruly onion
Unruly.
that's been sliced into pieces.
Just call me Pork Chopper.
Put them both together on a plate and see if the judges can bear to
Ram it down!
finish your dish before the clock runs out, and you'll win valuable prizes from the Mystery Box.
Hello, hello.
What do you say? Think you're up to the challenge?
Sounds easy. We
Hello.
got this.
Okay, it's working.
Right,
All right.
partner?
How you doing?
Partner?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, and you?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
good.
What was I expecting?
I had some trouble with my mic. Forgot it wasn't push to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Careful, that steam is hot. Melt those
Yeah.
goggles right off you.
Well, man, thanks for joining the server. It's really cool. I'm glad that somebody saw my stuff. Oh, hey. More people.
I was basically like on Twitter checking like Arcadum stuff. And I went like, maybe there's something on Facebook. I just type Arcadum in like the search bar, and you're the first thing that popped in my mind on the.
Yep. I think I hear something.
Yeah,
So-
I bet, I doubt a lot of people, well, maybe some people are talking about
What's
it on
that
Facebook. I don't know. I've been mostly following it on Twitch and Twitter.
He was supposed to talk today. I don't know what happened.
I figure he just cut his losses. He watches.
I think I hear some
remember him saying, like,
baggage nearby.
Destiny was one of his favorite streamers and stuff. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure he like
Well,
watched
let's
the
get to
like
our
Destiny
first
covered that
dish.
like
A
the day
tragic delicacy from a troubled
after everything
nation.
popped up or
A
something or the day of. So I'm
Grulovian
sure he
drowned
caught glimpse
egg.
of that and was like, I'm fucked.
Yeah. I'm dead.
First, our contestant will have to find a very
Oh my
outspoken
God.
egg.
You never know, guy.
Pick me!
Boil it in hot water.
Oh, that's so true.
I'm all fired
Um,
up and ready to go.
Like
Especially
with
when
everything that you
With an
posted on
unruly
Instagram with like
onion that's
the
been
sex
sliced into
workers that he
pieces.
was like
Just call
hanging
me
out with,
Pork Chopper.
and then like
Put them
2
both
weeks
together on a
later,
plate and
everything
see
pops
if the
up out of
judges can
nowhere.
bear to
That's so weird.
Ram it
yeah, I mean, when you talk about, are
finish
you
your
talking
dish
about
before
people
the
who have
clock runs
like
out, and you'll
OnlyFans that he
win
was talking to,
valuable
or like
prizes.
Yeah.
It's a
When he went
mystery
went there and meet all of them, there was like 5 girls, I think.
oh wow,
What
And he
do you
was doing like
Think you're
stuff.
up
They
to
went
the challenge?
karaoke. They went like everywhere.
Sounds easy. We got this.
Like they were actually hanging out and not like just meet and greet, like just actually hanging out, like being good
Yeah,
friends and
what
stuff.
was I
And then that
expecting?
pops out. Like I was like, what the fuck?
ooh wee.
I think
Yeah,
I hear
woo wee.
something.
Careful, that steam is hot. Melt those goggles
doggy?
right off you.
So basically, it's basically a Discord of like streamers playing D&D, playing different game, right?
Yeah, pretty much. We
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it started out as just like a gaming thing, and then everyone was like, I kind of want to get into D&D, and
I think I need to upgrade my mental
quickly,
connection game before
oh
I
wow, I
can
need
connect
to
type
upgrade
this
my
like that.
yeah, so it's like I don't got the time
What's
to
that sound?
put in like every day a week session in, so we're slowly working our way up to it, you know.
No, obviously we have other things than only D&D.
Right.
Yeah, basically since
I think I hear some
I was at that
emotional
point when I lost my D&D campaign. I was at a point where I was like, dude, I'm at that point. I'm gonna ask Arcadum to like, can I be somewhere? I don't want to be streamed. I don't care if I'm on stream or not. I just want to have someone to play the game with. Just want a DM basically.
Yeah.
And then like that was like actually last week, and then this week this happened. I'm like, ha.
Never mind, dude.
Monk of Christ.
Oh shit.
So basically, I joined you, and I joined also the D&D Dungeon and Dragon Discord. because I just wanted to find a game. I just want to play the game. Like all my dice were supposed to play with my roommate, but then school started back, so we cannot play anymore. And then I lost my campaign with my friends because of schedule issues, where my DM was like, "Well, I told my job I cannot work on Sundays, and the only days we're working is Sundays now." So, well, and then that died down. The last session ended with my death, so I'm dead.
Oh, that's never good.
We were like probably 12 to 13 session in, like level 4, and we had a boss fight where I got a CC to death. It was not fun.
Oh no.
And I got blinded for like 4 turns. I was poisoned. I fell down. I got res, and then the boss had the mechanics where if you one-shot someone, instead of them dying, they lose their maximum HP. But then he has a second attack that maximum HP went over the health bar to be res. So I got dead, and then I got res by the boss because he was a necromancer, and I'm the tank in the group.
And so he just used you as a meat shield for the rest of the game?
Yeah, my nickname in the session was Meat Shield. So I was a fighter with like 17 strength at level 3, just basically going like, oh yeah, I can also like giant smite, and so, and then we got a full 25 minutes of us calculating if I was actually dead or not. That was a funny part of the stream, because we were like, am I dead? Are you dead? I'm not dead. Oh no, you're not dead. Oh no, you're dead. And like,
you're very dead. Oh no, you're not.
He's a big DM where he knows like all the stuff, and I know also my Dungeon and Dragon, but everyone else in the group didn't know what was happening because they all new to the game. So they're just here, 2 guys saying, "Are you dead? Are you done dead? What's happening?" They don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, they just have to like watch and just like hope to God things are okay. Oh man!
And then they finish the boss, and then like there's like the 20 minutes of like my death, and then when I meet the white dragon, we're doing at Icewind Dale, like a part Icewind Dale, and like my own do stuff.
Hi, Lily.
So there's like the white dragon, which is like basically the god, and so I met the god, and then I just started crying. I'm a 23-year-old year man, and I just started crying like I lost my mother. And it was there were 7 in the chat. They are all crying. I'm trying to catch my breath because I cannot speak with the dragon in front of me because I'm dead. And then I'm just saying like I just want to see her, because like the backstory of my character was there was a princess that was hanging out, but that was a dragonborn, so we couldn't actually hang out. And then the general tried to kill me because I was friend with the royal family and stuff.
My psychic senses tell me.
So I was just like, I just want to see her again, and then like just cutting with sobs and everything. And then at the end of the 25-minute, he res me. Fucking asshole.
Wow.
And then that headed
RP moment, and then they just kill you at the end of the session.
Even though
I know they res me at the end of the session because obviously you wanted me to continue to play. So you res me, but at the end when I'm gonna finish the story, I'm gonna be dead. So that was basically like the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the last session we had.
That is bad.
I know.
Nice end note.
Yeah.
That can't be the last thing I say to him.
Leave things on.
Yeah. So Fenrir is a world you created, right?
Yeah. Fenrir's my version of Aaron, basically.
That's cool.
Yeah, I need to write a lot more of it down. But it kind of operates like similarly. I kind of took the inspiration of just like having a world that like
anything I can do to help.
Lives around all of the campaigns that are happening.
There is something I need.
Effect.
Just name
things
it.
are happening in
There's a
other
very
campaigns.
special fungus that only grows in
So,
damp parts
so
of
you
the
have two
questionable
campaigns, and then the
area.
third one you want to
Say no
add.
more.
Like I
Come
saw
on.
the stream,
Thanks,
the
Ralph.
earlier the stream.
Yeah. So I have 3 currently that are existing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them are more adventure-esque campaigns, and one of them takes place in the city and is more of like a gladiator arena one.
Oh no.
Okay.
You've had too much water.
Yeah.
That's your problem.
The like, oh. Yeah, the gist is like the overview without revealing like too much of the world is that this is it kind of takes the typical concept I think that comes from a lot of the Dungeons and Dragons lore, which is like the world is doomed if it continues on its natural course.
Please save it.
Yeah, like
For the love of God, please save it.
pretty much what. Yeah, like if you just do nothing, like everything's gonna go to shit. And then like
Okay.
basically the stuff they learn around that, like the world itself is falling apart through the natural course of events, and everything needs to some semblance of mend it, or not even, you know, 'cause not every good campaign's a good campaign.
Thanks for meeting me down here.
That's cool.
Away
Yeah.
from.
So it's a world where like even right now currently there's not a lot of like connections to very many gods. So like paladins exist and stuff, but like there's not like, and like there's, you know, there's room where like there's connections and stuff, but there's not a lot of
There's that faction of paladin.
yeah, like there's
Yeah,
not
okay.
a lot of people
Yeah.
who are like all worshiping one god and giving this one dude power and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, the greater
If you ever
deities
need
have
it,
kind
I'll-
of forsaken this place, and like I can't reveal too much of why. That's part of the grand scheme of it
The
all.
story and
Thoughts around.
I'm getting premium content, boys.
Yeah, for real. I'd probably say more off stream with you, just so my players don't have a chance of hearing it.
No worries.
Anybody
If ever
else
you
have
have a spot for a player, or like just to create stuff, just message me.
Oh,
Like I explained it like earlier in the chat, but basically my plan was to create a new session because I want to play with my old team again. So like with Arcadum creating as well, I want to create my world where we're more memey as a group. Like the group I was playing were more memey.
Yeah.
Like on the first session, I was not there on session 0, so I was there on session 1 because the GM was like, I don't have a spot for you. Then Finland was like, oh, okay, fine, you can come. So I was there on session 1. So they all had something at one point where there was an orgy with a Kenku and a tabaxi. There was an egg involved. We don't know if the eggs. That was a full plot. And then on session 1, I'm just here entering the bar and like taking the kobold by the head, lifting it up like I wanted to punch him. That was the first interaction I had with them. So we're more memey, but we had fun with it. So I wanted to create like a world with like I'm a weeb. I'm gonna assume myself. I'm a big weeb.
oh, same.
So I love watching like anime, fantasy anime and stuff. So I get like a lot of ideas for creating characters. Basically, every anime I'm watching, I go, that should be a good D&D character. And my roommates are like, shut the fuck up. But yeah, and I just saw an anime yesterday. I saw the boss fight. I was like,
Come in
well,
there and talk to you.
I want to do that in D&D.
Senior staff only.
Yep,
What?
that's my point. But I never got
Really?
like
Senior
the
staff?
to be pushed over the
Fine.
edge of like
I'll get
starting
it.
to create
Senior
and just like,
staff?
oh, I need to like I want to create, but I'm like,
Not
it's so big.
Hang on, Nick.
Shit.
There you go.
Well,
I'm working
time
on
to play.
finding you a break.
Well, time to
You out of
play.
trouble.
Yeah,
Snow,
I
nor
feel
rain,
that.
nor heat, nor gloom.
I was in way over my head
working
until
on
I watched
finding
a
you a break.
lot of
You
videos
out of
in like
trouble.
world building,
Snow, nor rain, nor
and
heat,
then
nor
like
gloom.
after
I'm working
know,
on finding
kinda-
you a break.
after I made the
You out of
map,
trouble.
everything
Snow,
kind of
nor
like
rain,
started.
nor heat, nor gloom.
I got a lot less overwhelmed by it.
I'm working on finding
It was
you
still
a break.
kind of
You out
overwhelmed,
of
but then
trouble.
like you figure out that
Snow, nor rain, nor
You want to
heat,
put the
nor
city
gloom.
there, and then you put the stuff in that city there, right?
if you just get the session going, that honestly starts building the world for you. What I figured out. It's like,
Okay.
you know, you get the city out there, you get a few quirky NPCs and stuff. You don't necessarily need the grand scheme of who they are and what they do right off the bat. and like based off of, sometimes I've created entire plots based off of the thoughts that have just been like my players thinking out loud, or like the suspicions they've had, and that goes down a tirade of just like an entire like thing.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's at least been my process through it all.
How many players you got by campaign?
So like each campaign has like minimum of 4 players, and then we got one with 5, so we got over 20 playing right now.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
pretty cool.
So normal session, but like a trio, like 12 dozen players playing at the same time. That's
Yeah,
cool.
not so much of that. No, I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Excuse me,
I
Ford?
probably wouldn't be able to do
Sorry,
anything
decline
more
right
than
now.
6 players, and those 6 players have to like know each other and not expect the game to move very quick.
Yeah. How many we were in my other session? We were 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
Think you'll be done with that haircut
6.
soon?
Please.
I think we were 7 with the DM, and we weren't moving slow because they are all new, right?
Would you mind if I
Yeah.
jumped into
So-
your line for a second?
So we're
Just to
like
even
3
out the
veterans
squid
and
ends.
4 like new players.
Then go right ahead.
It was funny that we like my turns are pretty basic. I was a fighter, so it's swing my sword and I hope I don't die.
Right.
But every other guys they were like doing like magic stuff, so they need to know what their spells are doing, or if they can do it and stuff. And they were never planning ahead. And there was like that one girl that was always typing everything that was happening. So she was our memo girl.
She was scribing for
Because
you.
because like as a person and as a character, I don't write anything from D&D sessions. It's all in my head. Because I don't want, like, basically I just, if I remember it, I remember it. If I don't remember it, then fuck it.
Yeah, if you don't remember it, then your character didn't think it was important enough to remember either.
It was hard with session a month apart, but actually I can remember probably most of the things that happened in my session because I have a good memory of it. So that
how
was
often
like,
did your sessions meet? Was it once a week, or was it like?
it was supposed to be once a week, so we started in October or September, and we were pretty good with like keeping the pace of it. And then it just fell apart because we had like family dinners and stuff, and then did the job, and
I'm here to
basically
recover
that was
a piece of
basically it.
Ford's mind. And something
And then
tells
fell
me it's
apart
in
because the
back
DM
pocket.
couldn't play anymore, and now it's basically dead. We're all in the chat saying like we want to play, but we don't have a DM for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I could write like if I can find a DM. Do you guys want to restart? And they probably say yes. We all have our character sheet. We all know how all Roll20 works. We all know how D&D Beyond works. So we're like not new, but we're pretty good at it.
Dang.
Give me your
And
wisdom.
we're 4 guys and 2 girls. So it's pretty mixed as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're 7 players. Yeah, 4 guys. 1, 2.
Seven players.
Yeah, 7 players.
So
They were supposed to run at 6, but then it got to 7 because they added me.
I see.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
There was so many memes from that
I can't jump
from those sessions. Just me as a meat shield and nothing else. They couldn't remember my name, so they were just calling me like my name was Tyrannus, so Tyrannus.
Right.
But they were always fucking it up in some way. It's 3 syllable. But they were like, it's not that hard. My last name is actually harder than that. I never told them my last name because they were I was like they will never figure it out. And then yeah. But we had like a bard named Tone Deaf that could actually play music. And we had a kobold who was like a mage. I know he was not an alchemist, but an artificer.
Oh,
And it was funny because that guy had the most insane luck I had never seen in the D&D session. He goes out. Yeah, he was high rolling like hell. We're in the first city. He goes to see like a wizard. He's the wizard. Like the DM told us he's level 15 wizard, and you actually beat him into creating a potion of greater healing. So we give him like the recipe to build greater healing potion. It's like, I told you I'm better than him. He's level 1 artificer. He's not supposed to be able to like big roll like this.
Oh my god.
So we had so we're level 1. We have greater healing potion. And then we went to like the first boss, which was like a leviathan, like in the water, and was sentient because like of the goddess. And then he just rolled charisma, and he said like, yeah, your goddess is trash. I know a god that is better than this. And the leviathan's like, oh yeah, I trust you. Bye.
He just rolled like a bard on his persuasion check. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That was the most craziest thing we never seen. And the DM is like, I cannot do anything about it. Like he is that good.
Yeah, he does it. Sorry, what are we gonna do? Oh man.
Yeah.
So bard, artificer,
Bard, artificer, paladin, fighter, rogue.
sounds like a sturdy squad.
Yeah, we were basically every there was a ranger, if I remember correctly, and then it was not the ward, a sorcerer, if I believe correctly. And we were all species. Like there was not a species. Like we had a tabaxi, I was a dragonborn, a kobold, a kenku, a arakura, Azamar, and then there was an halfling. So we had every species, every role. There was not like we were not going over someone else. I was the tank.
Yeah.
Usual.
You all had your roles. How long did like combat last? I guess first of all, how long were your sessions?
Oh.
That's a good question.
Our sessions were starting usually at 8 p.m. EST, and we were finishing around 12 a.m. So 4 hours.
Okay.
We had one session was actually 6 hours, and that was the longest. That was like the first one. So everyone's meet everything. We had combat because we're explaining everything. But there was really like 4 to 5 hour sessions. And sometimes there were a session that was only role playing because we were so slow. When there was a session that was like only fighting, and the fighting took like 3 hours. Because we're rolling like so bad, or it was just so long, there was so many minions. And like our DM was good, but like every time you need to ask if it hits or not. Like except for like just taking like we have 17 ACs, he rolls 18, doesn't need to ask if it hits or what it hits. So yeah, that could have been quicker like this, but it was fine. You did a really good job with like voices and stuff.
Yeah, that was no
He had a
accident.
character like in the inn that was talking like he was constipated, so it was like we were entering the inn and we didn't want to talk to him, and he was always making a scene where we needed to talk to him.
Yeah, fine.
So it was more like, yes, I'm going.
Oh goodness.
That was cool. Oh
Here's
yeah,
the steamer
I really love D&D. I'm a big fan of D&D, and I just live D&D, to be honest.
That's super cool. It's been been rapidly becoming my favorite thing in the past year that I've like gotten to play it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like prior to like being a DM myself, I only played 2 sessions of Dungeons and Dragons as a player, and then like it was like nobody else in my friend group wanted to learn how to become a dungeon master. So it's like, all right, what do I need to do? Remember the rules? Figure that out.
Rules? What rules?
Pretend
I create the rules. I'm the dungeon master. I'm a god.
Straight up. We'll just rule of cool our way through the rules. Fuck it. I recently have met this dude who is a dungeon master who cause like I've been, it's like you learn how to play and then you realize, oh man, my session's going kind of slow. So you learn how to like speed that up with things like average damage and like keeping track of scores by adding instead of subtracting and things like that, rolling initiative beforehand, all these little like tricks. He was like, you know what, just fuck it. I'm just not gonna keep track of health. And so he plays sessions with his characters or with his players, and like he doesn't pay attention to any of the minions' health at all. So I was like
he knows, like, oh, it's a 5 and a 6, it's 11. Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, it's like so when do you know he dies? He's like, when it stops being fun. Like when the players seem like they're not having fun with it anymore, then they kill him and move on.
All the minions explode around you. You win. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a way to speed things up. Like knowing AC, knowing like the damage. Like if the guy is you're fighting goblin, the guys roll a crit at 17. Like he's dead.
Yeah.
Like if the rogue rolled a 20 with like sneak damage, oh, it's dead. Don't need to roll damage. It's dead. It's dead. Don't worry about it. It's dead. How do you want to do the kill?
Right.
Yeah. I love RPG as games. I'm a big fan of RuneScape. I just went back to RuneScape with my old account from like middle school.
Oh snap.
And yeah, I found it back. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is that name?
I tried recovering my old RuneScape account through like those day and ages. It got hacked and banned. I think I'm it's like my character's name was like He's Me 12. I think I'm on like the 5th rendition of He's Me 12. So I literally was just like He's Me 12 the 2nd, He's Me 12 the 3rd, He's Me 12 the 4th. So now I'm on He's Me 12 the 5th, and so far he's my favorite one. I just fish with him. I like it.
Yeah, fishing is fun. Mining is fun. You're playing OSRS or you're playing RS3? I played OSRS. I've been from OSRS. Now I'm playing RS3 because I just want to play the new game. The new game is pretty fun too. Like all the new quests and stuff. Now Gutix is dead, so it's kind of weird. Saradomin and Zamorak are fighting each other.
Really?
It was like the 4th age of war. No, they're on the 6th one, on the 6th age. Like they replaced some quests that was actually like in the base game. Like for example, rescue Prince Ali, right?
Yeah.
The quest like that one doesn't exist anymore.
No shit.
It's another quest. Yeah. Like but there's like a couple of quests that are still in the game, like the Shield of Arav. That damn quest of 2 players.
Sorry, insects. You're
Why
in
do they
my
keep
way.
that thing? There's just so many better ways to like get cooperation out of another player than just being like, hey,
Those were peaceful
I don't have the
protesters,
shield.
Lucy.
You have the
Please
shield.
give it to me. Yeah, you have the shield. Please.
God damn it.
Oh no, you have the same part as
You're
me.
like, I don't have
PPS.
the key to get in. Do you have the key? Yeah, I have the... Can I have the what? Like, I don't even remember what the quest items are, but yeah.
So we play. That's a new game. I never actually heard of Psychonaut until like I watched someone playing and I'm like, where? And there was like big announcement. I'm like, where have I been?
It didn't seem to hype up the
I hear
second
some
one too
emotional
much.
baggage
The
nearby.
first one was a big hit. Playing a lot when I was younger, but
I never played first and never played second, obviously. It seems like such a fucking good game.
It's so fun, and like the creativity of it all is like in the dialogue and the characters and stuff. I think that's always what gets me, is all of the gimmicks of everything.
Lucy, is that really
You know, you collect, like, one of the things you collect in this game is like it's emotional baggage.
the same person I used to know?
Like and you find like the baggage tag for it, and then you go and like
I can't even recognize the person you become.
and like all of these are inside someone else's head. So it's like you're going in and relieving their emotional
Very
baggage.
close.
Like,
Hey guys,
it's just
that's a
super
little
cute.
bit.
You're going Persona, dude.
Yeah. And like there's like little things that you can use as like a hook shot, and those are like trains of thought and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
That's such a cool concept of a game. Like it's such it's such like bizarre things to do, but in that game with that art style and like how they put the story, it's such well made.
oh yeah. I'm like really surprised that this one just like came out all of a sudden. I didn't hear anything about them working on it or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally I'm a big RPG guy too. So like I like to play 3D platformers on stream when I like
Wait a
it's like a
minute.
stress relief.
You're not Lucy.
Just for the
It is
most part,
such a
just because
relief
then you
to
don't have to
hear
think
you
about stats
You're
and stuff.
something from deep inside.
And also I have like
something dangerous
people
we
in my community
accidentally unlocked.
literally told me like, oh yeah man, I watch you play those. It's really soothing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, you lousy little Mike, how'd you get in here? Don't push me. I'll gargle a
So you
whole
stream your
bottle
game
out
of
yourself if I
Dungeon
need to.
Dragon 2, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah, I saw that.
we have a YouTube account as well. I can send you the link to that. Like I'm
Lucretia went to
pretty sure anything that got deleted
She went back
is
to
gonna be
protect
on
her
YouTube.
family, to help her country.
Well, subscribe to That's Good.
War changes everybody.
That's Good has been subscribed. Oh, you play also Sea of Thieves. Damn.
Yeah, I've only really
Well,
streamed
sometimes we
one
need that darkness
session of me
to
playing Sea of
survive.
Thieves, but
Careful.
I've gotten a lot better
Sometimes
since
it's hard
then
to
and
get it
still
back
play
in
it a
a
lot.
bottle.
So I'm probably gonna jump in on that the next time I always make pirates with them.
Yeah, I play Sea of Thieves from launch.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, like, we should hop on a galleon sometime or something. I got two other people who, like, I usually average 2 or 3 other people end up, like, playing with me. So we're usually on a break or something.
Yeah, and then get into Galleon and then get fucked. Yeah, no. As a player, it's been a while, but I was in my group, we were playing like 10 to 12 people, so trying to get like people playing, like getting like we were spiking servers so we can play together.
There for a sec.
Like and we could spike for like 2 hours just trying to get a server together.
Guess he finished up.
Oh, yeah? So you're trying to get, like,
If
multiple
you see Ford,
boats?
tell him he did a great job.
Yeah, multiple
I feel
both
like
on
a
the same
completely
on the
different
same
person.
server, so we can alliance and then F everyone.
Oh,
And then,
God.
oh yeah, okay, we're playing like, oh, okay, we're only duo. Let's start a sloop, and then we're going after galleons and winning fights.
My friend always wants us to do that, but I'm like, bro, like, what are we gonna do? And he's like, well, we're gonna get 2 sloops. It's like, that sounds like so much work for 2 boats. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah. Don't start it if you don't have the patience to do it, because
I bet it takes a while.
I mean your friends should be like next to your area, so that's basically a little bit easier to get like same servers. But we're with my friends, we're trying to spike from Florida to like Quebec to like San Francisco. It's not the same spot, and every time we're 2 guys from Quebec, so we're 2 Frenchies, and then like every time we're getting like spike servers, it was us because we're like so close to each other and we were getting like the servers from east. Yeah, everyone is like doing stuff. Yeah, no, Sea of Thieves is pretty fun. Like at the start, it was pretty bad. Like the big grind at the start. Now it's way better when you know the game.
I wouldn't ask, but it's really important.
Oh, they've added like so much better content to it.
Yeah.
a much more bearable game. Before it was just a big grind.
Where's his
Now it feels a lot less like it. Like
That is true.
to me, like Sea of Thieves is now like the Rick and Morty like in and out 20-minute adventure meme.
Yeah, in out 20 minutes, and then we're dead because we got blew up by like the megalodon eating like that one barrel that was in the water that hit the pirate's galleon on the other side, and then that made a chain reaction. I went to the sky, and then I went underwater, and then when we start, it took me 1 year to get Pirate Legend because it was so long. And then one of our friends like played the game for like a week and got it in like 10 seconds, in a week.
I hear that.
Because he was grinding with us with like the big quests.
Jeez.
Yeah, but yeah, Sea of Thieves is my alley. I'm playing right now. My friends are playing Battlefield because we're waiting for the new one. I play Need for Speed, Borderlands. Basically, you play Borderlands?
Yeah.
Second or 3?
3.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love Borderlands. I'm restarting to play the game and like streaming it because there's so much new content now in the game, and I used to play with one of my roommates, but my roommate like stopped playing because it was like, like he was playing Zane from the start when Zane was trash, and now Zane is broken. It's like, it's not fun anymore. It's not a challenge.
Yeah, the mayhem mode's like pretty helpful for that.
Yeah.
At least for, I'm not quite at the point where like my character's all like maxed out and stuff. So.
Yeah, I'm a flak main.
Oh, nice.
Give me a sniper and I'm good to go.
Yeah, Flak's my main right now. Just because I haven't played him. I played all the other characters on my Xbox, and then I switched to PC. So I like had to get the game again. They would let me connect my accounts, but they wouldn't let me keep my characters, which is kind of sucky. But
that's weird.
Yeah. Like Destiny, like I played Destiny 2, and like they brought my character over when I integrated both my accounts, which was really helpful because like that character was already like 1,000 light level, and my buddies are like 1,300, so like it's not too big of a gap. You played Destiny or Destiny 2 at all?
I played Destiny 2 on launch. I played for probably 6 months, and then I stopped playing.
Gotcha.
Because no one was playing it anymore, so I went to Division. I went to Division 2. And I was playing with one friend, and then like after 6 months we stopped playing, so I'm like, well, don't need to start playing the game anymore. So oh, okay. That friend is so weird. He's getting that game looks so fun. Let's play. I'm like, alright, fine. It's how much? Oh, it's like $20. Alright, fine, I'll play. Then like he plays for a week and then it stops.
Really?
So it's like we bought Outriders at the start. We played like 4 sessions and then he stops. But Outriders was like $60. I'm like, well, I'm gonna continue playing even if I'm playing alone.
Donated upon death. I have all
It's $60 is $60, bro.
Yeah, you gotta get your money's worth.
No, their bodies are. And their
I'm way past my my redeem back money.
In the brain frame. What for?
Yeah, they changed a lot in Destiny 2. Like I hadn't played it since launch.
No room for the squeamish and psychic
was
science.
getting through the main campaign.
The mind
I was
is
like,
the final frontier.
getting back into it. I was telling that to my buddy. He's like, yeah, you don't gotta worry about that. You just got rid of
That
the
is
campaign.
the true mission.
It's like what? Like story mode's just gone.
My brain will
Really? Wow.
Took up way too much
Should've read
disk
that NDA
space, so
more
like the whole
carefully.
game ended up being like 100 gigs or something, which was just like not good for anybody. And after they started adding more content, it like got even crazier. So they took that out completely, and then they like changed up a lot of the content on it.
When I was playing, there was no raid.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was really at the start of the game that I started playing. That was I don't believe there was any raid, or like that was maybe one, and that's it. We're just doing like basically mission all over and over again just to get like the parts, like upgrade our stuff. But that's it.
So small.
Then we all
That's
stopped
the
playing.
second biggest brain I've ever seen.
Then it went on to BattleNet, and then it got removed from BattleNet for Blizzard.
You call that a brain?
I'm a
Like
big
this one did.
Overwatch player. I was a big Overwatch player,
Okay, this one's got attitude to spare.
but all the Blizzard stuff,
Damaged.
it's like yikes.
I know, right? Holy cow.
Hey, this one looks not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad at all.
basically, I was on team and leagues to play Overwatch, like in competitions, and was basically playing Overwatch was like, I need to get online and play Overwatch now. So I just left everything and then installed Overwatch. I was the last guy playing Overwatch.
Hope you don't mind.
Now I only
huh?
play Diablo, but even then Diablo I was like, well, I need to grind.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, Diablo gets hard to play. Do you play Path of Exile at all?
nope. Never played
Maybe I'm
Path of
too
Exile.
right. Doesn't seem to be
It's
any
pretty
life
good,
left
but-
here.
And it's just a grindy game.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really grindy.
hello. Can
Seems
you
like it.
hear me? My name is Raz.
Never played
Who are
World of
you?
Warcraft as well. I played Hearthstone. All my
How
World of
long have
Warcraft
you
lore
been
comes
in
from
here?
Hearthstone.
What's
Oh,
your
yeah.
name?
That's sick. I like that.
I played Hearthstone since launch, and then I stopped playing in
Sorry, I just haven't talked in such a
what
long
expansion?
time. Gosh, is that my voice? Is that what I sound
Like it's been like
You
2
sound-
years I
Oh
stopped
my
playing over
God.
Hearthstone because it was getting like money and
My
and
name
like
is Raz.
it's kind of repetitive. The decks are not fun. I'm a big control player, and all the decks were like aggro
Is that
stuff. I'm like,
non-word sound I just made? Am I dying? No,
like basically, if aggro get their hands and on control, you don't get like
alive.
board clear, you're dead.
Yep.
Am I anything?
Nice game.
Am I everything?
But if
Am
you
I
get
God?
your board clear as an aggro, like
I might be
10 turn 8, he's gone. It's like, well,
ultimate cosmic
GG,
wonders or
Nori,
something in that jam, am I
goodbye.
right?
Well, basically, right now, you're kind of a brain in a jar.
Yeah, I can't remember the
But if you can
expansion. It
remember
was
your
like a
name,
little like
we might be able to find out what happened to your body.
there's like some dude's party. He was like throwing a magic party.
Karazhan.
Yeah,
I
Karazhan.
believe
That was
you were
it.
suffering from
I
extreme
really liked that
sensory
expansion. And
deprivation.
then after
Oh, that
Years
expansion
with
was
no
so
physical
cool.
inputs
After that, it
caused
kind
your
of like
memory and
I got kind of
identity
mad.
complexes to
Wait,
atrophy.
wasn't after that the
I'm not ready for
like
words that big yet.
guild one, or was
I
the guild
happen
one
to know of a
before?
body that needs a brain right
Were
now
they,
to
like-
keep it out of trouble.
You're
If I were
talking
to place
about
you in
the
that body, you would start to receive fresh sensory
Galacron
input,
Awakening
which
with
could
the
trigger some of your lost
the guild.
memories.
You're talking about
Let's do it.
the three
Wait,
faction,
what's a body?
right?
Yeah.
Aren't we all
Which
I'll be right
is
back.
What?
Mean Street of Gadgets. Then
you go? This
Yeah,
is
that was it. Yeah.
I
Was
promise
that
to be
before or
quick.
after?
While I'm gone,
that
you
was
try to
before
remember stuff.
Karazhan.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Please
sense.
hurry. I'll try to remember when I created the universe.
I know that was after Karazhan actually.
Okay. Well then, well, basically what I was gonna say if it was after that one I enjoyed too. Not as much, but I was really into
If I put this brain into
like
Nick's
Mage Aggro
body,
was really good.
I
At the
think
time.
I'd be helping them
That was
both
fun.
Yeah, Mage
as
Aggro.
was
well
like-
as helping
it just
me
felt
to
like
get
you
into
had
the
a lot
mail
of
clerk's
options.
private office.
The one I
Come
really
with me,
liked
handsome.
was the Knights of the Frozen Throne with all the Death Knight.
Oh, that was really good.
That was pretty good.
That brought in a lot of like just I don't know. I still use a lot of those like fighters. I guess or used them I should say. I kind of don't play it anymore. That might be something I get back into.
Yeah.
I'll probably get back into Magic first, just because they got the D&D Magic cards right now.
Yeah, I love Magic as well.
Yes.
I played Magic. It's been a while. I sold all my Magic card because there was I got no one to play, and I had trash deck. I'm gonna go back the the old school. I'm a chaotic guy. I don't know if you know the chaotic cards. Let's Get Chaotix. Like there was a show on 4Kids.
I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell.
It's basically they're high school guys, and they get invited like with this they have a scanner, and they got invited to the world so they can scan creatures and battle gear location, and they actually transform into those creatures, then battling out into the arenas and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It was a pretty cool. It was at the same time as like Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh. It was all that kind of cards, and there was a big lawsuit with 4Kids and the creators and stuff.
Oh, really?
So it got cancelled. It's been 11 years now. But we got news like last year that it was going to restart. They spoke, like people spoke with like the GM, the guy that actually bought Chaotix, and he's saying like, yeah, keep posted. We have plans for a comeback. So I have all my chaotic cards like in my bag right now. There was World Championships for that game also. The characteristic for chaotic cards, like versus every other games, is that the cards add variable stats on them. So for example, a creature could have like either min energy, max energy, like low courage, high speed and stuff. And each card had their own code, so you could add that code to like the website, and you could actually play on the website with that card, that copy of the card.
Is that
Whoa.
straight thoughts?
So that was cool because that was the only game that was actually doing something like this with like the website,
Right.
like doing decks, doing trades, like online trades and stuff.
I'm sensing some straight
But yeah.
thoughts here.
So that's chaotic. I'm missing 10 cards from all the expansions. Obviously, they're all cards that are valued like $400 and higher. So I'm like, well, I don't have that money.
So that's like its own card game?
Yeah. Yeah. They have
Nick,
4,
how would
5,
you
6,
feel about
7,
an
8.
upgrade to your sense of
8 to
self-protection?
9 expansion. How do you want to count it? Everything is so
Can you hear
pricey
me?
for chaotic because
Light.
obviously they're not printing
Are you in
anything
there?
anymore. But like,
Light.
for example,
And every flavor in between.
let me see the
All these
highest
colors
right now.
Are just one band in this sensual rainbow of rainbows.
I have collection selling
What
for
is this?
2.5k
How can I
right
taste it
now.
all at once?
I have
And
a card selling
compose
for
this
1.5k
Nick?
from Australia.
What symphony is beautiful,
Yeah,
but
it's
100
pricey.
all at
Cards,
once?
chaotic card are pricey because there's
Oh,
no
God.
one
I can
is
smell the Big Bang.
there's no
Are you sick of it?
printing,
There's
so
an ant
it's
in the wall that's grinding
yeah,
its
it's such a
teeth.
niche thing, and
Everythingness.
everyone's
Oneness.
wants the cards.
Nothingness. Nothingness. Nothingness.
I'm
I
missing
wonder
a
how
couple
long they're gonna
of
keep this
cards.
value like that.
It's too delicious.
Like, the only
Yeah.
reason, it sounds like the only reason they're in value is because there's still people like yourself
I should
who
really go
have some
back and
nostalgia for it.
But I'm just a little scared.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. It's been 2 years. I joined back the Discord because I just found out about the Discord. I had my card at home,
No.
and I started collecting back in like 2 years. I almost got everything now, and it cost me a lot of money. I had like at one point I had 22k cards in back of my in my room, and they were like 20k of those cards were all like
What in
duplicates.
the galaxy's web?
Almost. Hey, Nick. I've
So
got
basically,
something
what I
to
went
know.
is like I put 20k cards
Is it a blindfold?
onto eBay. The guy bought it for like 2k. I sent in the full box. It was 60 pounds of a box. Just ship it to like
I
New
don't know
Mexico,
if you wanna-
Albuquerque. I remember it. I said like, well, enjoy the 20k cards. I don't want to have anything to do with them. There was no good card in that too, so I was just
Whoa,
just
what
flipping
the-
like
All
trash
right?
card that I already
Are you
had.
in
Oh,
here?
really?
Bulk card for like 2k.
He just bought a bunch of bulk cards, pretty much.
Yeah, complete my collection, like just opening packs to have the cards.
Experiencing a
Then
sensory overload.
yeet.
Try to stay
Wow.
calm. Whatever you do, don't have a...
So yeah.
Well, I hope he's happy with it.
I don't know. I didn't get a bad review, so I'm guessing he's happy.
No news is good news.
Yeah.
Flight responses.
Shit. Gotta change it back.
Triggering. I say flight. Flight! Oh, I can hear.
But yeah, with the news, when we didn't have any news like at the start when I joined back, but we got news like halfway through the pandemic, like in,
How do we get out of here?
I think it was in May, because I bought a couple packs to open. I was opening like cards that was valued like 600 to 700 cards each, and I opened like 3. Like the guys were like, I was just spamming in the chat like the cards I was getting, like the good cards. I just opened one. They were like, "Oh shit! You made like with that card, you made the money back from all the packs you bought." And then the next pack after that, I opened a second one. They were like, "Are you kidding me? That card is like low printed, short printed." And you got 2 like in the same batch of packs, and then I opened like 3 promos card. I was like 1 card in like 128 packs you can have. Probably have a chance like in 1 pack in 1 into 128 to have 1, and I opened 3 back to back.
I don't like the looks of these. I guess there
People
are
were
some
like, "What the
things
fuck are you
memories."
doing? Stop pulling all the cards."
Save some for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
But yeah, after that, with that news, the card I opened for like $600, I sold it for if I remember correctly, I sold it to like one of my friends for 200 because it was giving me back some cards.
Hope this is a good memory.
But at the same time, there was one selling for like 2K, and it got bought at 2K, and we were flipping our minds. And then I bought one for, I think, $900. I bought it because there was like a huge bidding because that card was very good for the stats for the card. And there was a huge war going, like on the first day it was put onto eBay auction. It went from $1 to like 1.2K in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and
And then after that people retracted their bids. And I finally bought it for like 900 if I remember correctly, like in the bidding war at the end. And like people were like, "Who bought that card for $900?" I said, "It's mine. Fuck you guys." And it's a pretty good card. It's like probably 70. I think it's a 72% card. So basically, like a 100% would be like 5 max stats. So it's a 72% with like the good stats being like HP and speed for that card is like very good for it. The rest is trash.
So it's not even like a maxed out card?
It's not a maxed out card.
$1,000?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There's...
Why is that just because, like why is that?
Can't carry any more Titanium.
It wasn't the most broken card they never printed.
Oh, I see. I was wondering if it was just like a crazy card despite that, some effect or something.
Yeah, it's the effect on the card. So basically, if Flora the Crown Prince, it's like one of the best combo in the game is like that card. So basically, you got on the card a good stat. You had good speed, so good speed. It's a my opinion, so it's basically lizard folk. It got invisibility, so it's surprise. So with surprise, the battle gear for the other one doesn't. Surprise means it wins. It got the first turn to attack. It got strike 20, so on the first attack, he has 20 more damage on it. And he's untargetable, so he doesn't get targeted by like music and stuff. So you can equip him with like with a Gigant Trooper, which is one of the one good battle gear. And then what the battle gear gives is like basically puts every stat to 70.
Is it a band?
So it's basically like a godlike card.
It's a non-stop festival of
That it cannot be
sights,
targeted by
sounds,
music.
smells,
That does
feelings,
20
and
more damage on the first turn. He has a
yes,
first turn.
It was a old
So you can basically one-shot kill a
Old
creature
friends.
first turn. That's it. Rest and repeat.
Okay, that's pretty crazy.
Who was
So
in
yeah,
the band?
And like his normal stats are like courage is like 30, power is like 20, wisdom 50, speed 75, and then energy is like 45. That's the middle range. But you put every stats to 70.
Well,
So he's getting like pretty godly like in a couple seconds. Like every stats above like 70 is a really good stats, and every stats of the card is like that.
Well, from the sound of it, you can do that just like such an early point in the game that you can probably just
I'll
dominate
find
the
your
board or
Viking.
whatever you need to do in
Just
that
tell
game.
me where you last used
Yeah,
it.
it's a board. It's in triangle. You have 6 creatures, 6 battle gear, like in the triangular shapes, and they're battling out. You put like your magician in the back, so the like the glass cannon that do magic damage. You get the brawlers in front, like, basically all that stuff. There's a lot of strategy in the game. There was no ban list at the start of the game. At the end of the game, there was no ban list, and we have a community one because there's some combos that are actually game breaking because they never tested out.
Is there any like online way or like digital way of playing this game?
Yeah, a couple guys created it's called, is it Untap now or it's another one? They created like an app that people can play on it, like with all the cards and stuff. Like there was a way to play like when the game existed on the website. It's got there's Untap, there's Recode, Untap, Spell Table, and TTS because people play on TTS. Alright, okay.
I got TTS.
Yeah, tabletop simulator. But they play, yeah, it was Recode that they can play on it. Like basically, how the Discord is made, you cannot make trade on that Discord because there was so many scams and stuff that the mods didn't want to care about it, so they said no trade. If you talk about trade, you're getting banned. That was basically like the rule.
Oh, really?
Yeah. At the start, when I started, there was trade and stuff. There was a part where you can sell and trade. But there was so many scams and stuff that was happening that everyone they said like, well, fuck it. So we created another Discord for that. But yeah, there's like that Discord is basically like in the show. There's like a big area, so you can go travel, get your scans. There's like a food court. You can see the matches on TVs. Like basically like a bit like Tailgate for playing for matches, and the Discord is basically like this.
Is this all the colors there are? I'm starting to
So you got the battle drones where you can play. So that they are named after the real drones in the show.
Oh, okay.
That's chaotic. Chaotix. It's been a while didn't talk about Chaotix because no one know that games now. Like it was such a small community. Like in Quebec, I'm the one doing like the beat up for the game, and we're like 6. Like in the region where I live. But yeah, and the cards, the thing like I told you about the percentage of cards, how the card is good versus like a perfect one. So the stats are can go 10 lower or 10 higher. So you have 5. So there's like possibility of stats of like 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 3. There's like 1 in a 1,875 chance of getting the same card with the same stats. And yet still it happens, which is kind of funny because like the queue of the game that each card is unique. But like people like, yep, I have 2 copies of the same card.
Man. Valuing for that has to be crazy.
Yep. eBay. It's kind of calmed down now. I say that it's a card for like 2K, but like the market actually calmed down for Chaotix a lot.
I don't want to use the thought tuner while I'm inside a mine.
Like
I'm
cards were
surrounded
like
by so many stray
$15.
thoughts,
That's
might
okay.
explode. Or,
I got a max that for 120, which is like one of the OG. Jesus Christ! Put it into Blender. 120 for that. Jesus. And the art style of the game is so cool. Like, one of the best art style for a game that has so many creatures. I was basically just creatures. There's no human, but all the creatures are different, which is the fun part of it. Like obviously you have the lizard, you have the insects, and then there's like the sea creatures and like overworld versus underworld, which is basically like good guy versus bad guys. Then you got the insects, they all look like insects, but they're all different. And then you have the lizard, they all look like lizard, but they're all different.
I'm like probably gonna be looking at these cards after I'm like done playing. It's really interesting.
I could show you my collection one day, but yeah, just typing chaotic on Google, you're gonna find them. There was a video games for it. There's like 3 seasons of the TV show. TV show's trash.
TV show's trash.
Oh yeah, I didn't like it. I like the first season is fine, but like second and third season, it's like they changed the art style and it's like ugh.
Oh really?
What did they do to the art style?
I hate it when they do stuff like that.
It went to from a cartoon to an anime.
Oh
basically.
really?
Yeah.
Man, you'd think that would be like a better channel.
Oh yeah, no. It was made from a Canadian studio called Bardell Entertainment in season 1, and then season 2 and 3 was a South Korean studio called Dongwoo Animation.
Do you eat it?
It's based on a Danish game. Actually, 4Kids Entertainment bought the game from a Danish company.
Really?
Yeah. And then it got sued and shit happens.
there.
It's like, well, did the cards change after the TV show changed at all, or like were the cards card art the same?
Check.
The art style is still the same. Like it got better.
Yeah.
Because like people had more instrument, more like they were more focused on drawing the line and stuff.
Those look dangerous.
The cards didn't change. There's some cards from like the first sets that got back into like second sets, like a second version of themselves. More powerful, obviously.
Oh, okay, yeah, like the ones.
Yeah, reprinted. Yeah. They got the reprint because like in the last expansion, which is like Alliance on Revel, they reprinted all the attack and location because they didn't have enough cards and they didn't give a fuck because the game was dying. So you were like buying like starter decks, which you could get like there was present and then pass card now, so like old creatures from Sarcasm was a place in the game, and then the only place you could get those pass card was in like starter decks, but in the starter decks like the creature weren't okay, but all the attacks, music attack, and then location, there was some from the second starter decks, which is Marian Invasion, which was the second part of the plot twist of the game. So there was 8/9 expansion. Like the first 3 were just bringing creatures to the game. So the first one is Dawn of Perrin, which is like, okay, we're starting the game, we're putting every Overworld and Underworld because they're the base game. They are the guys.
Yeah.
Second one was adding the insect to the game. Third one was adding the lizard to the game. The fourth one, which was the second plot twist, was the Marillions, which was the sea creatures. And those guys can mind control. So now you can reprint all the cards when they're mind control. So big brain. Don't need to create new creatures.
Yeah, we make like.
So the first one added like the chieftain, which is like the one that can like brainwash people. Second was Rise of the Tide. Was Rise of the Oligarch. So the big boss, we had the reveal of the card. It was the only two-sided card of the game, so there was a combo you need to do, so you can put it on the other side, which was broken, but it's so hard to pull that no one plays it. The third one is when it's called Turn of the Tide, so every other races get together to fight the Marillions. The fourth one is when they are starting to win, and the fifth one, which is Alliance Unrevealed. The third plot twist is they won, and then they found the Botica, which is Chaotix, but like reverse. And it's like basically every element is the city of the element. So that's when it stops. So we got some previews of the 10 expansion, which was Fire and Stone, but like there's like 7 cards, and that's it. But it's supposed to be starting again. That was in 2019. We had to use some Brian Gannon.
Once we get these ticklers hooked up,
you were from
the stage
Quebec, right?
show is going to be incredible.
Yep. So when you buy cards in Quebec, are they printed in French?
It depends.
Depends on.
Usually
yeah,
they're printed in English.
What? Sorry.
Usually they're printed in English.
Okay. Yeah, I would think it would maybe be like, maybe like it would have to be like specific local card shops and like probably like Magic or something, like bigger card games that were like actually using.
I know Chaotix had in the first expansion, so the first 3. In French, there was only the first one that was done. That was done also in Spanish and in Dutch, if I remember correctly. And then second and third was done also in Dutch. They were the one that was like going faster. I have third expansion cards in Dutch.
Really?
My collection. Yeah.
You so much.
But the French card I found them, I was like, what the fuck? Why they're in French? Like basically all the cards were in English usually. But I found them like in Walmart, the box was like $20. I'm like, well, it's 24 packs of $20. Gotta buy it. They were all in French. I'm like, wait a minute, why are they all in French? That's so cool. But yeah, usually they're printed in English. I know there's some Yu-Gi-Oh cards printed in French, but I usually prefer English. Like just having English cards is just better because there are more value than the other ones. Except like Japanese for like the Japanese guys.
Here's the hatbox tag.
But yeah, you can get cards printed in other language. I know Upper Deck does in French. I know Chaotic did in French. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon did it in French as well. Just you need to find them basically. Because people usually like shops like Walmart will get the English cards. Shops where I go, they're usually like in English because French doesn't have that much value.
Right.
I love the shading and the perspective.
Yeah, I'm from Quebec. I'm gonna.
Using these terms correctly.
If you had me in one of the game, you gotta have a Frenchie with an accent.
Have you guys ever tried saying yes?
More accent. I also have voice mod, so I can do my own voices as well.
Closely. I already feel horrible for saying.
One of the reasons why my mic was not working was because it was supposed to be on voice mod, but voice mod decided that yeah, fuck you. So Discord wasn't working because of that.
You're not doing it today. Defaults. Yep. Oh
yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those too. I actually, the the video you caught earlier, my little response video, was actually done yesterday. But I have 2 cats, and like they mess with my stuff without like me knowing. So yesterday, all of the like stuff that I was saying today
was said in this voice.
And I didn't catch it until like it was over, and I was an hour into me playing Psychonauts.
I know this one. This is
my buddy came in and was like, "Oh, you're doing squeaky voice today." I'm like, "Wait, no, I'm not. What's going on?" Oh shit.
Oh, you're right. It's a lamb.
Difficult to take you seriously with that voice.
Yeah, dude. And like 20 people saw it. It's like, fuck you guys. No one said anything. They're like, "Oh yeah, this is just what D&D DMs sound like." Just weirdos.
We are all just frequencies.
We wouldn't be wrong.
Same beam of light. Rainbow bound.
Hi, Nick.
What's up? How you doing?
Good.
Oh well, you need a biggie.
Hey yo.
That's good.
You're at the front of the band, am I right?
So I'm guessing next game's gonna be Sunday, right?
Yeah, there might be one Saturday. I'm talking with that group right now, but right. One of the members is like in between jobs.
Yeah.
And is like doing well. He's like not necessarily in between jobs, but the job he's working at currently is like temporary. So we're like trying to wait for the schedule to settle down before we like commit to another day of that. But I'm hoping that we'll have some time Saturday for that one. That's like I run 2 sessions on Sunday. One in the afternoon is my Gladiator campaign, and that one also like my brother's in that, but he's like moving, so like that one might not be. And we'll see. And then I have a my adventure campaign, which is pretty much what like that's just what I call my first campaign. It's the first campaign that I ever started. That one's like Sunday at 8.
Okay.
Yeah, and that one's everyone's pretty consistent on making it to that one. So that one I usually don't have to like check ahead.
Consistency is the one bane of a DM is having players to play with.
Yeah, man, absolutely. And the one bane of players is having a DM it. So even trading.
Yeah.
I never seem to have a problem with finding players, which is good. I just have to like post on Facebook or something, and then I'll usually be able to get a group together.
Maybe these friends are
I
different.
guess I never have to worry about that. But yeah, like getting them all together is the hard part. So yeah, this has been really it's just been the summer, and then like everything. I don't know. Summer brings a lot of change, just because it's warmer weather and what have you. You do a lot more stuff. So if people are trying to make like big moves to other states or anything like that.
I assume because of all the giant eyes.
But that being said, it means that everyone's really busy.
Which is good. Which is actually good in that type of what's happening right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sweating it too much because like I need a break too. Every once in a while.
What? The DM needs a break from the Dungeons and Dragons, not on my watch.
Yeah, I thought this was the only thing that you cared about.
Yeah. What are you? Bad dungeon, bad DM?
Yeah, man. I thought you were taking this game seriously.
Well, then I'll go to sleep because I have school tomorrow. I'm going back to school.
Oh, very cool. You go back to school.
I'm finishing my bachelor in biochemistry.
Nice. My brother's biochemistry.
Ooh, that's nice.
I guess he's a tech developer now.
Is this the
He
end?
used to.
Or have we bent around back to the very end?
At the start of the pandemic, I lost all my research things, so I failed the class that I need to pass because I could present.
Right
and then I need to redo that class. So 2 years later, I'm going back to that class. I'm saying I'll be there saying like, yeah, already been through that. I know everything you're saying. Shut the fuck up.
Yep. Can I just do the work and go now? Do I really have to go to class?
Basically, on Friday, they're presenting the project we're supposed to do. Like we're doing like learning by project, which is like the type of the course, and it's basically we're using CRISPR-Cas9 to put a green bacteria to like induce bacteria. I've already been doing everything on my own, and then I was just going to do like the manipulation, and then the pandemic happens, and I said fuck everything, fuck science. Fuck science, I'm going back to rocks. Embrace monkey. Yeah. I took like a 1 month break. Went to work.
We need the whole band,
Home Depot for like a couple months. Now I'm working like in public storage, but in Canada.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh yes, I'm going to my director, which is doing like all the planning for like all the schedules.
Oh, they wanted
And
off
he's
the audience.
he's like, okay, you're going back to school. What are the days? Oh, it's Thursdays, Fridays. And he said like, okay, Thursdays or Fridays? No, both. Oh, I cannot give you both. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be there, and the other day I cannot be there, so you figure it out. He doesn't understand. My district manager is so dumb. Like, he doesn't understand that I need both days.
I'll bet they're still at the
And then he's like, oh yeah, you just need to know that probably you're gonna get like 2 days separated. I'm like, I didn't want to argue with him because I had like a bad day at work. But my head I said like, well, if you said I need to work on this on the Friday, I need to be like at school. But I'm gonna be at school, and you can give me like a warning for it. I don't care. I need to go to school. He doesn't want to listen to me.
They might have wanted into
Like,
the campground.
I'll try to speak to him like on Friday, because I can probably meet him like in person so I can explain.
Yeah.
But if he's not there and he refuses, I'm going straight to HR because I know the guy in HR. I meet him and like one of the meeting of the end of the year. I'm just going straight to him. I was like, I need my 2 days, or I'm quitting the job. So figure it out. Yeah. I hit my district manager. He's so dumb.
Well, I wish you the best with that. Like,
yeah. I'm also looking at the same time for another job in like one of the research. I want a research lab too.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, basically I'm working now, just waiting to get another job.
Let's look here.
So yeah, it's been good hanging out with like new people to talk to.
Yeah, it's good meeting you.
I'll be there on Sunday or Saturday this session.
Very cool.
So
just
you're saying
listen
you're up there?
in the chat in the back.
Yep.
Awesome.
Probably the other one on Sunday, like the last one that we do at 8 p.m. because I stopped working at 5. So
Okay, yeah, for sure.
yeah, but I'll stop by and see.
I say it's good to see
And watch you guys.
Well, I look forward to it. Next session should be a pretty good one.
Nice. I like it.
I miss the
So yeah, thank you.
Oh, absolutely, man. Take care.
See you around.
See ya.
You know, Vision sounds a lot like my friend Ford. Were you in a band with Ford?
That's right.
Good old Vision. He always had such a good eye for, visuals.
His name.
I see.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
His name's probably
maybe
Nate.
when your full memory
Great Nate. We've been. Did I tell you about what happened with an old like a dungeon master that I was really into? Yeah. So he's a member of that community. I've been reaching out. I've been trying to do like community reach out.
Hey, I love what they've done.
Since all of that happened. So that.
I've heard about music festivals like this.
I mean, it seems like they're still continuing with their old community, and they're like changing the name and change things up a bit. That'll be cool.
I think I hear something.
Yeah, I've just been reaching out for people who are looking for new D&D groups and stuff, and new D&D communities, I should say. Oh, I forgot to tell him if he wants to. It's okay. I'm probably gonna get him into a D&D group at some point. But for sure he can sub if he ever has time. For sure he can sub. Seems like.
Still, where are all the bathrooms?
What have you been up to today? Been to school? How was that?
Actually, that was fine. That was really
Are you, I don't know, this is always a weird thing. I was never really good at making, like, new friends. Are you making, like, new friends that, like, weren't at your elementary school? Not really? Yeah. Kind of the same thing to me. I kind of, like, made my friends in elementary school, and then, like, well, I went to a different middle school as they did. It seemed like the friends that we got Oh, I see. Frustrating. Do they assign seating like in lunch?
suitcase tag.
Oh, that's
Gotcha. Yep.
We always do. No, we don't. See? Here you go. Me? You started this. Oh, choo-choo. Here comes the blame train.
Didn't you guys see the huge crowd down there? People are screaming for the Feast of the Senses.
That's what I've been telling this one. But the problem with him is that he just won't listen.
Without Psy-King, there is no feast. There's nothing.
But Psy-King is back.
What?
He's down by the van with Vision.
But we're not ready. We haven't practiced. Dr. Touch, where are our instruments?
I thought you had them.
Yep.
It is really difficult figuring out.
For someone who's all ears, you really don't know how to listen.
Jump box?
For someone who's all
Jump hit
fingers,
box?
you've really lost your grip on reality.
Are you full of wax
Yeah,
or
I'm
something?
playing Psychonauts.
Look, I don't want to fight.
Me either.
Let's just...
Fine with me.
Me too.
Oh, you know what? I bet I just
heard
shoot
that.
across. I mean, I think definitely like the second one.
Yep.
Everybody likes the second one. Like, this game's really good. I feel like anyone would like this. Almost, if the first one's cheap enough, I might just like get it for you. I like it. Alright, what I think will probably happen is you'll play it, and then like, be like, yeah, that was a cool game, and then like, you might get a little older and be like, oh, it's really cool game.
Yep.
I have, yeah. I do that a lot. I also stream and talk to people. Yeah. Yeah, I've had to do that before too. Like some of the nights where like Christian would stream, he'd try to like invite me to the game and stuff, or not to the game, but to the stream, or like to the Discord and stuff, so I could talk with him, so he wouldn't be streaming by himself. And yeah, he did that a lot, where he would like, or like I would do that a lot, where I would like, I just kind of like pop in, check the volume real quick, things like that, make sure all the levels were good. This character, me? I'm Rasputin, what's his last name? I don't remember his last name. No, he's a dude. He's a person. Yeah, the game's got a lot going for it, even just as a game. And then like really the added bonus is that the writing and the characters for this are so like, they're just so tasteful and creative. I feel like I gotta go back. I gotta find it. Yeah, you have like your family has like this curse where like you can't like touch water and stuff.
We need those instruments. The crowd's getting angry.
Hey, that kind of pressure is not helping.
Yes, that makes us just want to stay up here, where it's safe.
Maybe you could perform without your instruments?
Yeah,
What
right
can we
now
possibly
I'm
perform
in this
without
dude's
our
brain.
instruments?
Okay, so there's this dude
Magic?
whose
I
brain
do
got
know a
sucked
little
out of his
sleight
head,
of hand, you know.
and he's still alive, but he's brain dead, you know. So I got him a new brain. I got him a donor brain.
Sounds good to me.
The donor brain is all
Let
empty.
me give you a
Like it's got all the stuff, but like none of the stuff's connected. So I'm connecting all of his senses together. He made me tiny. Right now, this dude is just having like all of his senses just like go on overload all at once. Like, he's just feeling everything all
Let's
at
get
once.
those instruments and get out of here.
Like the dude's
I know,
whose head
Wally,
I'm
this is
in,
gonna
his
sound
name is
awesome. Oh, and Dr. Touch is good
he's
too.
like smelling sounds and feeling. Oh yeah, I remember that mission. It was a weird mission.
Very clever slowing that down.
So there's a whole DLC that you have actually, where you get to go inside of this psycho's head, and like it's pretty much like this.
Aha!
It's a bunch of really like
Instruments.
abstract platform
Nothing
games,
between me and them except that
but,
innocuous
you know,
looking
with,
empty
with
platform.
the Borderlands flair to it.
Oh, Audie and I used to sneak up here and talk about our hopes.
You play as one of the psychos?
So beautiful.
You can in Borderlands 2. I don't know if you can in Borderlands 3.
You don't need to reach far to touch the infinite.
Borderlands 2 had little psycho shit.
I just remembered something I need to do.
What's that?
But painful. But take it from me, feeling bad is better than feeling nothing.
Thanks.
Keep dodging, kid.
Little people?
I really think it's time to get rid of these things.
used to be called, it used to actually be called midgets, and then figured out that term is really pejorative. So they've gotten better. I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't know like what the better opinion is.
You want me to take care of these guys? Let me with your head again. Give the old 1-2. Spin, parry. I'm right behind you. You didn't hear this from me, but maybe you should just burn them all. Give the old 1-2. You want me to take care of these guys? I can hear the sound of one hand clapping. And it's deafening.
Just calm down, okay?
I can never really. Never mind. Yeah, I want to try. I've never been able to do this. Nope. Okay, make one.
I feel like I'm about to go on stage. Oh no. I can't breathe. You remember that thing I taught you about slowing down time? My heart is racing. I have a heart. You're handling this so much better than I would be. I don't like it here. How do we get out of here? Stay calm, man. Stay calm. I don't like it here.
Oh, what a punk. He kicked me while I was down. Am I gonna get kicked out of the brain now?
Oh, that guy looks cool. That guy that was fighting.
Okay, I get kicked out of the brain. Do this part again.
No.
I just remembered something I need to do. Oh, that looked painful. But take it from me, feeling bad is better than feeling nothing. I really think it's time to get rid of these things. Need my help? No.
Censor. They're here to censor thoughts.
I'm right behind you.
That's what I really enjoy about this game. Like, all the enemies and stuff are like negative psychic behaviors, psychological behaviors. Like, censoring your thoughts is something that you do when you like can't feel about something.
You want me to take care of these guys?
I mean, yeah, it's something that like you do in normal circumstances. Like, it's not an abnormal or a negative thing necessarily. Like, let's say, you know, you're feeling bad at the store or something. You're like, I'm at the store. I want to go home.
Such a dangerous area, I swear.
I need to feel bad. So you might censor yourself a little bit, and like block the thoughts out temporarily until you just get to the car. You know, feel what you need to feel in a more comfortable place. And then you can do it compulsively, or like in a way where you're not ever addressing any of your problems without reflecting the on something else or just not.
You didn't hear this from me, but maybe you should just learn.
Fun to see the characters there, the behavior all the time.
Anyone else? I can hear the sound of one hand clapping. And it's deafening.
Just calm down, okay?
Yes, the sidekick is the collective on he's like the subconscious brain.
You're handling this so much better than I would be. I feel like I'm about to go on stage. I don't like it here.
So far through the level,
My heart is racing.
randomly showing up.
Hey, remember that thing I taught you about slowing down time?
I've only beaten the first one.
Hey, remember that thing I taught you about slowing down time? Get out of here. Stay calm, man.
Oh, really?
Stay calm. Oh no, I can't breathe. My heart is racing. Do I have a heart? I feel like I'm about to go on stage. Oh no, I can't breathe. I don't like it here.
I don't like it.
Oh, all right. I'm feeling better. I'm ready to help. Hey, where'd he go? The question isn't what you know, but what you feel. They might not like it, but it was just so great playing with you cats again. Just so great.
You look good, Psy King.
Let's face facts, guys. It's not going to work unless we get the whole band back together.
Well, we need Sniffles and Tasty.
Sniffles and Tasty.
Oh, Psy King.
How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, here's the situation. Nick's body is sending you all sorts of sensory input. Smells, tastes, visuals, sounds, tactile feedback. You've just got to deal with it.
We know how to deal with the crowd, man. I don't think they will, Psy King.
What do they want?
I think they want the feast, man.
Oh, they look mad.
Well, they'd be happy if we could just play for them.
Let's go somewhere else.
Everybody, back in the van. Can't beat that old van smell. These are the concession stands. If they got hungry, they'll be here. Careful. This van's barely holding together as it is. Ooh, our promoters. Good idea. Let's look here. Tasty and Sniffles hung around here a lot. Oh, so many scents and flavors.
And lines, man. So many long lines.
I'll go find Tasty and Sniffles. They sound hungry. I feel bad about cutting the line, but I'm on a mission. I think if I fell into that hungry crowd, they would eat me. Yep. Aha! There they are! Excuse me?
Hang on, kid.
We're trying to decide what to order.
You can eat after the show. Vision and Psy King are waiting by the van.
What? Psy King is back?
Let's get our instruments.
We've been in this line for so long, I'm not even sure where they are.
Well, I gotta go. Let me
Hey, I
know if
didn't
you find your
that.
instruments.
If both what
I don't know why, but I got the impression he was going to be more helpful than that.
Do they have corn dogs? If so, that's what you should get.
Kid, the psyching is back. This is no time for eating. I can't believe I just said that.
Why don't you just buy new instruments?
My instrument is like a part of me.
Yes, mine too. But part of me I set down somewhere and I can't remember.
If you guys let me take a look, I'll bet I can find them.
Oh, Tasty, I can't decide.
Well...
Oh gosh. I got snorted.
Maybe I can find their instruments before they make up their minds.
Gross.
I have to admit, I'm a little afraid of this one.
Why? Because of all the tongues and boogers? That's all just part of being in a band, man.
Yep.
Can you go soon? Oh yeah. That's fair, man. Well, have a good night, man. Have a good day for tomorrow. What did I do this?
I'm just assuming these are big gumballs. Yep.
Peace and quiet again. How nice.
Okay, go there.
Honestly, this is more tongue than I would prefer. It's one of those double-decker buses.
Here's the steamer trunk tag.
Teamwork.
Yep.
Say what you will about the tongue, but it's a very sensitive and capable organ.
I swear I can taste this thing.
I think you like that a little. Hey, I can taste you. Wanna know what you taste like?
Not really.
You taste like shoes. But no. What's that smell? Oh, God, it's my own sweat.
Hey, don't.
I can smell my own sweat. You're not supposed to be able to do that, are you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Now I can taste it. Ah.
Hey!
Get out of here. Stay calm, man. Stay calm. My fight or flight response is triggering. I say fight. Fight! Get out of here. Stay calm, man. Stay calm. My fight or flight response is triggering. I say fight.
I meant for that to happen.
What's that smell? Oh, God, it's my own sweat.
Hey, don't.
My fight or flight response is triggering. I say flight. Flight! Hey, remember that thing I taught you about slowing down time? Get out of here. Stay calm, man. Stay calm. My heart is racing. Do I have a heart?
Oops.
Oh no. I can't breathe. I feel like I'm about to go on stage. I don't like it here. Get out of here.
Why didn't I stock up on side pops?
Stay calm, man. Stay.
Set me on fire now. Frustrating.
Back to the mission.
Gonna exit the brain. End the stream. And then I'm gonna gear up and fight this dude next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.